Hello, everybody. This is John Paval. There you go. I just knocked down one of the cameras. Hello, everybody. This is John Paval with Access Arts Live, here to bring you the Saturday live stream update for Saturday, November 15th, 2025. And we have a great lineup of live streams to tell you about, so let me get right to it. But now would be a good time, for you to click on the like button and or the follow or subscribe button on whatever live stream service you happen to be watching this on. We have today a unique organ harp Duduk concert from Moscow. We've got now music and French classics for piano cello in New York City. We've got top orchestras in Cologne, Germany, and in Detroit, Michigan for you to enjoy. So let's get right to them so I can tell you all about them. You have the pictures right up there for you. So this first concert is Marina Omelchenko and Anna Skurovskaya. Marina on the organ, Anna Skurovskaya on the harp. This is coming to you on an Artbene live stream on YouTube. It's called the Soul of the Apricot Tree concert because the third party in it is that picture you have there of what's called a Duduk. The Duduk is an Armenian instrument more than 1,500 years old. Some say it's like 3,000 years old, made of wood from the apricot tree. And they'll be playing, and it will be played by a guy named Hovhannes Kazarvan, but I couldn't find a picture of him. Now, they're going to be playing music by Bach, Handel, Böhm, Rodrigo, Komitas, and others, but they're also going to be playing some Armenian music. So the Bach and the Handel will be organ solos. These concerts at the Catholic Cathedral in Moscow always have organ solos in them. But then they'll be playing music by Daniel Kazarian, Robert Armirkanian, and Makar Ekmalian. I don't know if I'm pronouncing them right. I don't speak Armenian. For example, they'll be playing a piece by Anania Shirakatsi, which dates from the 600s AD, the 7th century. It's called The Lament of Vardan's Mother, and that will be arranged for solo Duduk. Then, a few hours after that, Composers Concordance in New York City brings you a piano-cello duo of Lesi May and Chris Cortez. And they're going to be playing some now music by Jehan Pritsker and a couple of other contemporary composers, as well as some more traditional chamber music by Nadia Boulanger, Johannes Brahms, Gabriel Fauré, and César Franck, among others. The piece by Jehan Pritsker is called We Must Be Still and Still Moving into Another Necessity. The piece by Audrey Morse is called Animal Sweet. And then they'll do Lynn Bechtold's Don't Look at the Sky. Don't you just love the way modern chamber music has names instead of, quartet numbers 3 and E major. Anyway, so there are those two pieces for those of you who are looking for more of a chamber music experience. Then we have these two orchestra concerts today, both of which are by top orchestras with top conductors and top soloists. The first of them is the Cologne Phil with Conductor Marie Jacquot, who's going to be taking over as their music director starting next year, starting in 2026. And she started out as a trombonist, Not everybody knows that. Well, now you do. And they'll be doing Bruckner's Symphony No. 7, but they're also doing organ works by Handel and by Jehan Alain. And the Handel piece is a concerto for organ and orchestra composed in 1735 as to be used at the interval of one of his oratorios, and it was used as the interval for an oratorio, which I believe is called Alathea, that was premiered at Covent Garden in 1735, April of 1735, I believe. And then after that, they'll be doing, and he'll be playing this by themselves, this next piece, because it's a solo piece for organ. And this is kind of unusual to have an individual musician playing a solo during a symphony concert, but Thomas Ospital is going to be doing that. and it's Jehan Alain's litanies. Jehan Alain was the French organist composer who died tragically young. He was only 28 years old at the beginning of World War II. So on a motorcycle, went around the corner, and the Germans were there, and bam, that was it. Anyway, and Thomas Ospital is one of the resident organists at Saint Eustace Church, which means you very often can hear him in their 5 o'clock Sunday afternoon live stream organ concerts. He was named to that post when he was only 25 years old, as a real prodigy, just coming out of the Paris Conservatory, where he's now a professor as well. So really a top guy. And there's a great French quote at the beginning of the score, the musical score for Jehan Alain's litanies in French, about how the litany is what the soul comes to when it has run out of any other means of expressing its longing for the mercy of the Lord. Wow. So Marie Jacquot and Thomas Ospital, they're sure to give you a good time. And then 6 hours later at 8 o'clock in Detroit, Michigan, the top conductor Jader Bignamini, who is especially gifted when he is conducting soloists together with the orchestra, brings in Francesco Piemontesi to play Beethoven's Piano Concerto No. 1, and that should just be fireworks. And then they will also do Mozart Symphony No. 40. So if you really like the hardcore classic stuff, and I just want to mention, we have seen, when we put out a notice about this concert on Instagram, we got almost ecstatic comments from Italians commenting that, oh, this guy is a terrific pianist. So those who know him say he's really great. Folks, that's what we have for you today. Before I leave you, let me just suggest one thing to do. If you like this kind of music, or if you love ballet, if you love opera, do yourself a favor and follow and or subscribe to Access Arts Live and help us build up our algorithm. And also make sure that you get the more than 1,000 live links to live performances online that we provide every year. We're on YouTube, X, TikTok, Instagram, Threads, Facebook, and LinkedIn. So wherever you watch us, you can find us. Ciao for now.